there.
He enters the day leading the entire American League in home runs. So his elite power has been
let's try this again. 5-1 on the year for David Price.
On a game with one
so hopefully this will.
David Price is on the mound for game 2.
Here we go.
What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a
I got a batting stance like Brady Anderson that I'm using, and here we go.
You have to pitch real well in this one to keep that ERA minuscule as it is.
7-10.
All right, here's the pitch. Inside.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
But always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in
error
game
happened
number
on that
2.
last video, but I hope it'll be all right this time.
1-2 on its way. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
A little grounder.
To the left.
That'll be a tough one. No, he's got no chance.
And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
Boy, that's a really good
little hit, but I'll take it.
Fouling off a couple of tough pitches, and then he gets the one he likes.
Because if I decide to go to the outfield,
Adam Jones,
like either left field or center field, like Kim would have to be like the designated hitter, or they can move him like to right field and put Bryce Harper at DH, but I don't see that as a possibility.
Jones as he becomes out number 1. Bryce Harper will get his first cuts here, and the danger is obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
And he's hit a couple home runs in recent games.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first
they
as
still
they
got the
get
double
the
play.
double play to get him out of the inning.
Interesting.
Stephen K.
All
stands
right,
in.
no score. Third.
Price pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance.
Why, you may ask, I decided to go to a left-handed batting stance.
And he falls behind.
Because I just thought I'd try something different. I thought I was going to get a good pitch right there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Oh,
now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I just became his 1,999 strikeout.
One
they lead 1-0.
One on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Oh, what a
good play.
The throw. One there.
Well, no double play. Runner around has good speed.
Oh, what a great effort right there.
I don't know who that guy is. That ain't Manny Machado.
You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's...
All right.
Rusney Castillo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. The windup and the 0-1.
Okay. And is he going to catch it? Yeah.
He makes the catch.
Good
well
catch.
done.
Now batting.
Beautiful.
Stephen
we only got one hit, which is the one
things off
from me.
This top of the batting order
3-0.
hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there's a big fly.
So
maybe off the. Oh, it was caught.
Castillo
all right.
is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th. Rusney Castillo will take another shot here.
Might have bounced
flied
off
out
the
and lined out in 2 trips.
Monster.
0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at bat.
Hot shot.
And right there, yes.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told.
All right.
Xander Bogaerts
down 5-0.
digs in now with 2 already home and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings, only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here.
Okay,
They've got a chance at a big inning.
Marrero is there for it.
Marrero? What happened to Machado?
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I hope Machado didn't go in the DL. I'll have to check that after this game. Down 6-0.
Gets another crack
Bottom
right
8.
here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Another one. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him, though.
Oh,
He's got good speed. Oh, maybe.
He's up with it. The throw.
Yeah.
It's in time.
No way. That was awesome.
Yes way.
Defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
It was a long throw, and I had to be quick because of Brock Holt. He's a pretty fast runner, I think. Look at that shot of Boston.
Welcome back to baseball on the show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one.
They do show
Stephen
some
K
like
will be tasked
little
now with
things
leading
of
things
Baltimore
off in
as
their
well.
half of the night.
Don't think I've shown that
try
yet.
to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, we gotta prevent this.
First 8 innings hasn't
Outside.
a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Price is ready. 1-0 on its way.
Yeah, I decided to change it to like this batting stance. It reminds me of Brady Anderson, a guy that used to play for the Orioles back in the day, from 1988 to 2001. My second favorite Baltimore Oriole, behind Cal Ripken Jr.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
I'm not going to swing at this.
And this
I walked. All right.
It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, now the further he goes in this,
He struck out 9. Adam Jones now
will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
All right.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow.
Oh, he caught it.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Get out of here.
So they would get back on that one.
Bryce Harper will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Get by and tumble at second. Stay safe at first. See if we can get back in it. Nope. Game over.
So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
So unfortunate.
yeah, definitely
I lost right there, but I did pick up
a
a hit off of Price. A little bit of a, like a swinging bunt, maybe. So let's move on to our next game. Hope we get back in this. Things up a little bit. Alright, facing Eduardo Rodriguez now. Another lefty. I'm still in leadoff. Machado back at third base. Sean Ayala, the DH. Like, if I could possibly move to left field and we could put Kim at DH, that'd be pretty cool. So I might try that. But if I go to there, then who's going to go to shortstop?
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Stephen K makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
A little bit of a cloudy one here.
Stephen K.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
First pitch, 136.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Okay, here we go. Too high.
Certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
No way I'm
these
gonna
Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, EK. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
It's been a good series for them so far here, too.
Bad swing.
They've been able to take the first.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Hit to short. K scoops it.
And good play.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Nice one there. Davis not in the lineup.
Holt strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Machado is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right.
Stephen K. will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack.
Oh, nice hit up the middle. All right.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a
bobbled
two-out
it,
hit.
but I'm not going to go for second. Just take the hit.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe
Jones.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones.
Not going to do no showtime.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Well, I picked up a hit.
Stephen K. will stand in to start things
down
off
3-1.
as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
All right, come on now.
just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters
Oh,
combined.
right at the
So
shortstop.
apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now batting.
Enrique Vasquez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. To short. K is there.
And right there.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Still down
Xander
3-1.
Bogaerts
Bottom 7.
will stand in here.
Chance for a
0
double
for
play.
2 with a run scored so far. Hit hard up the middle. Scope.
And
To
good
first
double
as
play.
They get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stephen K. will stand in now.
All right, runners
in what
on
could
first
be a
and
real
second.
make or
Here's a
break
chance
situation.
to get back in
You
this.
think at this point you have
Another
to get
lefty
something
in
out
there.
of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be
All right.
to claw back from this deficit.
One ball.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1.
Sooner or later, the Orioles are going to have to find that key hit.
Oh,
Pretty
little
much
chopper. Gonna have to hurry.
Oh,
he
can't
missed
pick
it.
up cleanly. And
So
they'll
that's gonna
wind
go
up
as an
with
error,
no
I
play
think.
here as he reaches first safely.
Okay.
Adam Jones
Chance
will
to get
stand
back in
and
this.
His guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity.
Perfect opportunity here. Oh, and he strikes
And
out.
he is down on strikes
Man.
again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Don't care about 3 strikeouts.
So we've got runners at the corners here.
Wants to get
1
the
away,
lead.
and
Tie
that'll
it
bring
up.
in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. High in the
come
air
on,
and
go.
deep to straightaway left. Holt going back
Off
on
the
it,
wall.
but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from third.
Okay, 3-2. Back in it.
Well, this was going to get one home.
Come on, Manny.
So striding in, Manny Machado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away.
Okay,
at third.
walked him.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners.
Now Scope.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jonathan Scope. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Definitely a really nice.
It's up to
Number
Hyun-Soo
25
Kim.
will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so
And
this is a
it's
golden
in there.
A
And that's
dive,
going to tie
but
the
he can't
game.
Get it. It's through into the outfield. But not in
Oh,
time. And just
and
like
Harper
that,
tried to
this
score behind
ball
me, and he
game
got
is
thrown
tied.
out.
And they will tag him out at the plate.
I don't know why Harper had to do that. Now let's try and get
So
the
coming
win.
to the
All right,
plate,
bottom
Stephen
or
K.
top
And
9.
he could very well get the
There's
intentional
only
pass
one
here, as
out,
that would
a
set up
chance.
potential
Oh,
double
I
play
knew they were
ball
going to do
might
that.
keep the game tied.
All right.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play. Adam Jones
Infield's probably going to
will
play
stand
in.
now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats
no,
of the
they're,
ball game.
well, they're setting up for the
And what
double
he has to
play.
do right here is
Come
put
on,
his
Jones,
0
you got to
for
get it
4 out of his
airborne.
mind.
Go.
He hasn't had the greatest
Go ball.
performances to
And
It's out of here.
yes,
They've taken the lead
grand
in the
slam.
ninth. Santa Maria.
Santa Maria. All right.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 5 on the year, as it is now
380.
7-3.
391. Okay, I forgot to guess the distance. It's okay.
you
Wow.
talk about capping off a comeback in style. We ain't gonna have to look
Right
far
over
to
to
find
Green
the
Monster.
biggest at bat of this ball game. There it is right
So
there.
a chance
Mookie
to win
Betts
this 7-3,
stand
bottom
in, and he's
9,
been
1
quiet
out.
today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack. They've stuck to it.
Got right by
They've
me.
gotten good results.
And that's through for a hit.
And we won. Yay.
And quite a lot of offense in
Kim,
this one.
the
but
player
if
of
we
the
had
game.
to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
So I think we got another game against the Red Sox, so let's do it. Or maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. No, we got the Minnesota Twins in Minnesota facing Jimmy Nelson, Jimmy Paredes, former Royal on the team. Let's play. My stats so far, 8 for 21 off of the pitcher. Well, actually 1 for 3 off of Jimmy Nelson. And the rest of them, you see. Twins not doing so well, but we're one win away from making an even 500.
Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this. Stephen K. will stand in. 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Stephen K.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Andy K. We take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you
outside
look back
low.
to that last game. You'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle.
Right off the glove.
He can't reel it in out there. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But boy, very fortunate to.
That's unusual
Bryce
right there.
Harper
Bounces off the glove
of
the shortstop, and it goes over to the second baseman.
And if the power
Well, bounced off him,
there,
and they still got the double play.
Watch
it, don't hit me.
All
right, I'm all right. And
oh well. And there are 2 away.
They didn't go for the double play because I probably would have been safe. So up to Chris Davis now.
Will get his first
Must have gave him a day
here.
off.
And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
All right.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Oh,
he misses the stop sign there. As
I
he
did.
heads
I
for
know
the
I
plate.
did, but I might get back. Yes, I did.
Hey,
Woo!
And you'd like to think that a 2-out single would score your guy from second, but this ball was just hit too hard, and he's
Yeah, it
forced
was.
to hold
It was
on
kind
at
of
third
like
base.
right there. Miguel Sano. This made a good throw there. Yeah, I would have been
Jonathan Scope will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home has been much better once he gets out on the road. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Hit sharply on the ground.
There
to the
we
left.
go.
And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Nice hit there, Scope. 4-0. All right,
Stephen
I like that.
K steps in for his
0
second
for 1
at-bat.
so far.
A fielder's choice his first time
It was
around.
fielder's choice. There's a high pop-up. I thought it was going to be
foul territory on the right side. Number 53
a good
is
one.
over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
All right.
So striding in,
4-2
Jorge
now.
Polanco, as
boy.
he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground to short. K is up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner
does
is
score,
in the
makes
score.
it 4-3. And it's still 4-3. All right.
Stephen K heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Leading off for the Orioles, shortstop, Stephen.
And the first
All
pitch
right.
of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back.
Got
into
under
the
that.
ball
That
game.
ain't gonna go.
Now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back and work.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
7-5, still lead.
Is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this ball game, he hasn't even been on base yet. So we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Oh man!
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Definitely inside.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
There's a fastball
almost
pretty
the
close
same
that
pitch
time, but ruled a ball.
like before.
1-1. Skied
maybe
straight away left.
Maybe
Garcia
no.
Has it in his tracks. Makes the play. 1 away. Number 53 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this guy.
And nice double play.
He's out. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired.
Little shot of Minnesota there.
St. Paul there,
Minneapolis,
not far from us
or
here
St.
at
Paul.
Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one.
All right, last chance for a hit or something.
For another shot, Stephen K. He flew out in his last at-bat.
All right, get a good pitch. All right,
now here's
outside.
a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Chop fouled over towards
late
the
on that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Man, I knew I shouldn't have done
that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
That's
Swinging
foul.
a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Something I'd like to get. I'd like to get on base if I could.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Oh,
Swung on,
man.
and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Hopefully we can still win it. Yeah, looks like we did.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, went over 5, but we still won the game, and that's going to wrap it up for this, but I hope everybody enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe as always, and you all take care. Thanks for watching.